There's the fuel poverty pillar, there is the retrofitting and energy efficiency pillar, and then there's the agri-environmental pillar. And that's where the funding is going from the carbon tax revenues.
My God, you're a professional spinner and spoofer.
Sorry?
You're a professional spinner and spoofer. I asked the question about the 536 million missing, according to the CNAG report, not my report. You quote these, the CNAG, when you want to. But if I'll ask questions, well, you didn't ask. So I asked the question about the 530 million that's been robbed from the people that was collected in carbon tax, supposed to go back into retrofitting. And you went off of this pillar, that pillar, and the other pillar, around the house and mind the dresser. But you won't answer the question. But you're going around now canvassing every day and you're getting questions asked you and you can't answer them. Only waffle. This is fact. This is the controller, not a general. Do we give up altogether if we don't accept his reports? 530 million of the 1.36 billion collected from the people, unfortunate people that are trying to live and survive and carry out business and travel to work. And there you are, telling us about all was spent here and there. I asked the question about 536 million missing. Imaha, Tosh Imaha. Like snow off a ditch, doesn't matter to you anymore. The bike shed is only a chicken feed according to this. 536 million unaccounted for according to the Controller and Auditor General, not Mattie McGrath's word. So spin your way out of that.
Well, first of all, Deputy, I commend your mastery of alliteration. But could I just say that what you're saying isn't true? I mean, the bottom line is
CNAG.
Very significant funding has been allocated to retrofitting. Yeah, but let me take the issue.
Please.
There's an allocation to social protection, which goes into the various schemes to do with fuel poverty. And that's very clear in terms of what we've done on the fuel allowance, right? So that's happened. I'm answering your question. The retrofitting has been enormous allocation.
Where's the missing money?
And it's come from the carbon fund.
Where's the missing money?
And also, thirdly, in terms of agri-environmental schemes, that also has happened. In terms of the 113 million in carbon tax funding that's been allocated to agri-environmental schemes. Now, what I think we could do is, and I'm not sure whether you, and I invite you to support me in this because you have genuine concerns about where the funding is going. We could legislate to ring-fence the funding in legislation. And I think that would satisfy your needs. But I wonder, would you be supportive of that if the next government?
Where's the money gone?
If the next government was to bring in legislation to ring-fence the funding for specific purposes.
And what about the missing money?
Thank you. There's no missing money.
536 million.
Thank you.
According to the CNAG.
Please.